Most people think of garlic as just a kitchen staple, but what if I told you that eating it raw, right before you sleep, triggers a biological cascade that most doctors never mention? While you're drifting off, your body is entering a state of high intensity repair, and raw garlic acts like a chemical catalyst for that process. But there's a catch. If you cook it, you destroy the very mechanism that makes it work. Here's what most people don't realize. There is a specific 10-minute window and a precise biological handshake that happens in your gut when you eat it raw before bed. By day 7, the changes in your blood markers and cellular energy are undeniable. Before we look at what happens in your body, we have to talk about the chemistry of the garlic itself. Researchers at the University of Nottingham found that the primary health compound in garlic, allicin, doesn't actually exist until the garlic is physically damaged. Garlic contains an enzyme called alliinase and a compound called allicin. They are stored in separate compartments within the clove. When you crush, chop, or chew the garlic, these two meet and create a chemical reaction that produces allicin. However, allicin is extremely heat sensitive. If you toss garlic straight into a hot pan, you kill the enzyme instantly. To get the benefit, you must crush it and let it sit for at least 10 minutes before consuming it. This rest period allows the allicin to reach peak concentration. When you eat it raw before bed, you are delivering a potent bioactive dose of antimicrobial sulfur directly into your system at the exact moment your body begins its nightly detoxification. One of the most profound shifts happens in your vascular system while you're in REM sleep. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition involving over 500 participants showed that aged garlic extract and raw garlic significantly reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, performing similarly to some frontline medications. Here's how it works in your body. Garlic triggers the production of nitric oxide and hydrogen sulfide gas in your blood vessels. These are signaling molecules that tell your vascular smooth muscle to relax, a process known as vasodilation. During sleep, your heart rate naturally slows down. By introducing garlic before bed, you are assisting your body's natural dipping process, the healthy drop in blood pressure that occurs at night. This reduces the mechanical strain on your arteries, leading to deeper sleep and significantly lower cardiovascular risk when you wake up. Most people take probiotics, but raw garlic works as a biological filter for your microbiome. A study from Stanford Medicine highlights how sulfur-rich compounds influence the gut-brain axis. Garlic is a powerful prebiotic, but more importantly, it's a selective antibiotic. Allicin has a unique ability to penetrate the cell walls of pathogenic bacteria like H. pylori and Candida yeast, while largely leaving your beneficial lactobacillus alone. It essentially weeds the garden of your gut. By eating raw garlic before bed, you allow these compounds to sit in your digestive tract for 7 to 9 hours without the interference of other meals. By day 3, many people notice a total disappearance of evening bloating. By day 7, your gut microbiome is more resilient, which directly boosts your serotonin production, since 90% of your happy hormone is made in your gut. This is where the science of longevity kicks in. The 2016 Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded for the discovery of autophagy, the body's way of self-eating or cleaning out damaged cells. Garlic contains high levels of selenium and germanium, which help induce cellular stress response pathways. When you consume these in a fasted state, it may enhance the autophagy process, specifically in your liver and immune cells. This leads to a massive system reboot. Your natural killer NK cells become more aggressive toward viral threats. If you've ever felt like you were coming down with something, but woke up feeling fine, it's because your innate immune system won the battle overnight. Garlic provides the ammunition for that victory. We have to address the elephant in the room, the smell. Scientists at Ohio State University investigated why garlic breath lasts so long. They found that the sulfur compounds are actually absorbed into the bloodstream and released through the lungs. It's not just in your mouth. To neutralize this, you need specific phenolic compounds. The researchers found that eating raw apple or fresh mint leaves can chemically deodorize the sulfur. If you're worried about the scent, chew a sprig of parsley or a slice of apple immediately after the garlic. But remember, that smell is actually proof that the medicine is working its way through your entire circulatory system. By the end of 1 week, the cumulative effect of these sulfur compounds creates a new normal for your biology. You aren't just eating a spice, you're performing a nightly biological intervention. Your inflammation markers like C-reactive protein typically trend downward, your fasting glucose stabilizes, and your skin often clears up due to the systemic antichromial effect. It's a simple habit with pharmaceutical-grade results. Starting tonight, take 1 small clove of garlic, crush it, wait exactly 10 minutes for the allicin to activate, and swallow it with a small spoonful of honey or a sip of water right before you head to bed. Do this for just 1 night and pay attention to how light your digestion feels tomorrow morning. If this deep dive into the chemistry of garlic changed how you look at your spice cabinet, hit the like button so we can reach more people with this science. Share this with someone who is constantly dealing with bloating or high blood pressure. They need to hear the truth about this natural tool. To join our community of health decoders and never miss a biological breakthrough, make sure to subscribe.